You're going to do next?
Well,
I don't know what I do.
Well, I'm excited just to see it. I'm just excited just to see it, and then we can see where they go.
Well, what's coming up next?
So, next game is moonshots. It means the size of the actual orbs are going to be the lowest of what they are. What you need to do for this game is quantity. Now let's get into it. Are you ready to go?
Ready to go.
3, 2, 1, Hado, fight! So, in the zone, no talking at all.
They just know.
Shields again. Blue team are using the shields again.
Whereas red team have got for charge speed, so they just want rapid fire.
They want to keep going. What I recommend actually on this is high charge speed and also high energy ball speed. Because the whole point is you've got to really fire everything down range. You want to make it so it's quantity, 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 so they can't dodge it.
But see, what I would have gone with is what Blue did. I would have gone with shields. So it's very interesting to see who's going to win here.
Well,
red scored, but they haven't scored for a while, so...
Well, as you know, back when we used to play, I was a very aggressive player.
Absolutely.
You were the more conservative. You actually you seem to think a lot more than I do.
Maybe a little bit. But oh my God, red's pulling away. I think this time your way of playing is definitely going to the red team's advantage.
With this, you've got to have speed. You've got to put as much as you can down that range so they can't move. You want to strangle them. You want them to get them back, sit in a corner and not move.
It looks like they're pinning them into the corners.
That's what you want to do. See, we go through now.
I mean, red team just dominating.
So what Ash is doing here is letting them use the shield, and he's working round to the left-hand side and shooting actually through the gap so we can get the points.
There's no recovery at this point, so it looks like the win goes to Team Red.
That is it, and that is game. Wow.
One to Team Blue, one to Team Red.
I just want to say on that, the pre-match prediction was 100% correct.
Absolutely.
It said due to them using the low energy ball size, they had to have the quantity of the speed. And they said that in the pre-match prediction. It shows that they had to have the speed of the energy balls. And it really did show.
Always superior to that in this game mode. And, you know, it really forced the blue team to cluster together, didn't it?
It did, and that's the whole point is when you use a shield, it can either work, it's a double-edged sword. The good thing is that you're behind it, you can shoot through it and fire, but the worst one is if your teammate behind you sits through it as it breaks, you've just taken out the person behind you as well as you.
Absolutely.
So it could be a detriment as well as an asset.
Well, you really never want to stay still, right?
No, you always want to move, you always want to keep active. But if you're not seen when moving, so for example, if you crouch down in the corner and they don't see you moving, stay where you are, especially if you have a shield, because it means you can be unseen and you can just get untapped potential.
So your shield can be your best friend or actually your worst enemy.
Exactly.
See what I did there?
I like those lines. I do. So Ash's stats in this game showed that his hit rate were very high.
Yes.
So that means that what Ash was doing is if you saw, he was going low, going past the shields and putting in that accurate shot. He wasn't going with just quantity. He sat there, picked his shot, fired, and it worked. Yeah,
absolutely. And what some players might not realize is that you have to look where you aim. So keeping your head still enough to aim is actually really hard. But what's coming up next?
So what's next is the 1v1 freestyle. So this means they can pick whatever points they want, whatever strategy, but it's 1v1. This is the most tiring of all of the games.
That's right. It gives a chance for one teammate to actually rest, but the other one's going to be really tired.
Exactly. So I think we should get into it.